you've had an epic freaking career. I don't know if that's a technical term.
No,
freaking.
thank you. That's good.
Platoon, Scarface, Born on the 4th of July, Doors, Midnight Express, Wall Street, W.
I say let justice be done or the heavens fall.
We're talking about the re-release of your film JFK. Why is it relevant today? That was the question.
Yeah.
So you answer it.
Oh, now?
Now.
Okay, because it's part of a pattern where the military and national security, global security arm of the government, the shadow government, keeps telling us, the people, what to do and gets rid of the people who really represent our interests.
Question everything. Now we're through the looking glass here, people.
So you're here representing the people.
That's correct.
All these years later, would you say the film holds up?
I saw it the other day. I believe it does. I think it's very strong.
Is it one of your better works?
Yes, it is.
Is it your best?
No, I won't say that.
You're closer than you think.
JFK was done in 1991, and that film is about a whistleblower, and he tries to tell the story about the covert branches of this government and what they possibly could do in the light of day.
If I give you the name of the big enchilada, you know, then it's Bon Voyage Dino. I mean like permanent. I mean like a bullet in my head, you dig?
If today the country was faced with a situation where a whistle needed to be blown and you were the guy that had the power to blow that whistle,
Well, I would like to think I would. It takes an enormous amount of courage, dislocation of your lifestyle, certainly. I think we need these people badly. Obama has cracked down the most on whistleblowers.
So do you feel like this is your role as a filmmaker to put this stuff down on film so that the records will be there?
That's my strength. I am a dramatist, not a historian. I go into the JFK murder knowing as much as I could. And then, of course, I have to use my instinct. And I do have an imagination, as you know, and an instinct. And I feel that we were very close.
No living poet had words to describe that emptiness of the soul.
Now, with this latest thing, I've done the Untold History of the United States, which we started in 2008. As a result, it was inspired by George Bush. I wanted to find out, I was an older man, and I wanted to find out, where did all this start? I mean, is Bush an aberration? Or does it go back to, is there a pattern here from World War II when we accelerated into a national security state? So this is a big challenge for me.
Is there ever a time when it is okay for a government to keep secrets? I mean, does secrets equal safety sometimes? Should everything be transparent?
No, there is a need for secrecy to protect ourselves and our interests, but it's been distorted now where our interest is the global interest.
Are there other governments out there that are doing it better than our government? Is our government failing our people more than other governments are failing theirs?
No, we are doing it the worst. And anybody who makes any kind of noise, all of a sudden is pictured in the media, and the American media is some kind of outsized threat to us.
Well, how about you? I mean, you're making a lot of noise. You're making a lot of noise.
Yeah, but
Are you going to be cast out because you are speaking out so strongly?
I have been cast out in many ways. You know, the media doesn't give me the same kind of treatment
What are
that
you
it would.
freaking talking about? You're sitting here on a freezing cold stoop in the middle of Brooklyn. I am the media, and I'm giving you a great deal of consideration, Mr. Stone, so let's just rewind
You're
that.
not the New York Times, sweetheart, but I love you anyway.
Wow. Anyway.
I'm not, is that an insult to you? Oh, you're acting
I may
up.
not be the New York Times, but I'm the one sitting here letting you run your mouth, aren't I?
I'm a dramatist, sweetheart. I'm sorry to call you sweetheart because
what is that?
I like to do movies. I like to do stories.
Do you ever want to do like a rom-com? Or you ever like, God, this stuff is so heavy
I'd love
that
to,
I'm
by the
doing.
way. I'd love to, and I've seen some good scripts, and I know. I mean, I am a little intimidated by it because there's so many women like you who would be critical of the movie, who would say that's not the way I am, or that's the way that girl is. Should
Why
not
do you
act.
think I'm critical?
Because I think the American women have a view of the world, and they don't sometimes in these rom-coms, the woman has to do certain things and it's politically correct, and I just don't want to be politically correct in my life.
How about this? At this point in your career, I mean, you are written into the book of life, as they say. Who the cares what anybody thinks about what you do?
Unfortunately, there's an economic justification for this thing. You have a cause and effect. I would like to make movies. I just don't want to make my last movie a rom-com and have a disaster at the box office. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So it's still important for you not just to tell the truth or to break barriers, but also to make some money and not go down in history as the guy who didn't.
Every movie has
I know, she's very upset
That's
about
great.
this. All of this.
Every movie has a cause and effect on everyone involved.
What's the mission going forward?
I'm working on a script right now. It may not get done, frankly, about Martin Luther King. It was a beautiful story, it happened. It was real. And people, young people especially, should know what he did.
How come you don't run for office?
Oh, yeah. Well, with my past, no, I would.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about that.
I
That's
think
the headline. What past?
No, I'm not going to talk about that.